Now, forgive my ignorance on this. I'm clearly out of the loop here. I thought Linkin Park was just done at this point. I thought after Chester sadly passed away, that the band said, okay, we're just gonna go off into the sunset and that's it, or maybe try to make some new songs, maybe throw in some old Chester vocals here and there throughout their new songs, but at no point did I ever think they were going to replace Chester, someone as the lead singer of this band. Now, from what I'm looking at here, Linkin Park had other ideas because now they've replaced Chester. They have a new lead vocalist. This woman. Look at this picture right here. Does this seem like it's gonna work out at all? I didn't know it was possible to girl boss a band. I mean, look at this right here. All the guys are just standing there, or just kind of walking slowly, looking bored out of their minds. And there she is, front and center, leading the charge, looking dramatic. Look at that fierce expression in her eyes. This looks terrible. This looks absolutely terrible. And man, again, forgive my ignorance on this. I didn't really know there were more people in this band besides Chester and the dude that raps. I don't know who this Asian man is. Could they have done maybe a second take with his expression here? He looks completely lost. Look at the guy next to him. He knows this isn't this. He knows it's done. Who are these people? How long have these other people been in this band? Were they there this entire time? I have no idea. All I know is I can't see this going on longer than, I don't know, a couple of months at this point, because she's never going to be Chester. Obviously, that's never going to happen. So why even bother? And did you get this girl because you wanted the built-in excuse of why the sales of records is going to diminish? Because you can just say, oh, well, it's just bigoted men who don't want to see a female lead in the world of music. That's what's going to happen. You know all these shill places are going to be writing all these articles. You know that they're going to be giving them record-setting reviews, and this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to the band, and yeah, this band's going to go off to the end of time. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all, and we all know that. So right now, when I'm looking at this picture, this looks like clearly the built-in excuse, and that's it. Linkin Park is certainly not back. Sadly, the band died when Chester did. As terrible it is to phrase it that way, there is no Linkin Park anymore. The band at this point should have just dissolved. Everyone should just go off and do their own thing, but man, you can't say Linkin Park without Chester. So no, I don't think this is going to work out at all. I believe all the online conversations and diminishing sales and no sellout concert, they might sell out a few out of curiosity. I think in the beginning they might generate some buzz. And you know what? She might be a very talented singer. I have no idea who she is. It doesn't really matter, but it's not going to be the same thing. You're not going to be bringing in all the old Linkin Park fans. No, I think if anything, it might lead to a rise in sales of old songs versus the new ones. So that's going to be kind of interesting when it comes out. But in the end, what do you guys think about that?
And she hopped to a